When you have Neptune, it's in its stage, a lot of the material is not formed into molecules yet, such as the hydrocarbons, but there's methane there. The beginnings of water begin in a Neptune stage star. But as it cools and becomes a water world, you have something really special that happens. The interior will begin forming hydrocarbons, meaning you'll have oil and natural gas rain that'll fall into the interior of the star as it forms its rocky crust full of different types of minerals. So basically, you have a few ideas here. You have hydrocarbons rain down into the interior, and the methane undergoes polymerization, meaning one molecule of methane becomes a chain of molecules of methane, and that happens under higher temperatures and pressures. Oil gets trapped by the rocks solidifying, and the rocks trap it, meaning as the oil rains down and the crust begins forming, it happens under a very thick, aqueous, very superheated solution. It's highly pressurized. And it stays put as the gas, or no, as the oil can decompose into natural gas. That's why we find natural gas with oil. The oil is just decomposing and natural gas is rising to the surface. I want to restate this again. The rocks form inside of highly pressurized, hot, aqueous solutions, as well as hydrocarbons. So meaning oil and natural gas formation are abiotic, meaning non-biological processes. The processes that form coal, on the other hand, like bituminous coal, and there's another word for the harder coal, anthracite, those form from decomposing plant and animal matter. But oil and natural gas are hydrocarbons. They have hydrogen in them. They're not pure carbon, meaning the processes through which these form are not related to life decomposing at all. And two of the main concepts I want people to look up are Neptunism. This is rock and mineral formation of the crust. This was thought up back in the late 1700s, early 1800s. Can't remember the gentleman's name. And he was against Plutoism, which was the crust was formed under fire. And of course, establishment, they say these two ideas were superseded by plate tectonics and all that stuff, but we all know plate tectonics is false, and we all know uniformitarianism is incomplete because the Earth was not always solid material. As we see here, it was very gaseous and even had a liquid mantle made of water that was very, very thick. And that's what allowed for the hydrocarbons to form and all the rocks and minerals that are on the surface. This is why a lot of the rocks and minerals that we find are highly they have a lot of water content in them. You'll know if you study geology that granite, even though it feels dry, there's a lot of water in there. Anybody that goes to the Smithsonian Museum will see that water is all over the place, even inside of material that looks dry. Alright, today is April 8th, 2016. This is for you, Baz. Hopefully make with it what you will.